What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So we got a shocker tonight, did we not? Give my opinions on this. Cuban star boxer, WBA super champion, superstar boxer now, Yordenis Ugas shocks the world. But not my subs. Because my people, they picked Yordenis Ugas. I didn't foresee Yordenis Ugas beating Manny Pacquiao. Yordenis Ugas had the perfect game plan tonight. Perfect game plan tonight. And he stuck to the game plan tonight. I didn't think that Yordenis Ugas would be able to beat and withstand Manny Pacquiao's ability to overwhelm you. Manny Pacquiao is a legend within the sport of boxing. He's a 8-division world champion, over 70 fights. Manny Pacquiao is well accomplished and established in the sport of boxing. He's a legend in the sport of boxing, okay? I knew Yordenis Ugas had the technical skill advantage over Manny Pacquiao, but I didn't think that Yordenis Ugas had enough oomph and wherewithal to be able to stick to a game plan to beat Manny Pacquiao. I thought that Yordenis Ugas was going to get overwhelmed. And I was completely wrong. I picked Yordenis Ugas to lose by 9th round stoppage. I picked Manny Pacquiao to win by 9th round stoppage over Yordenis Ugas. And again, I was completely wrong. Yordenis Ugas, he shocked me tonight. What I wasn't shocked was that how easy he hit Manny Pacquiao. Because I stated and I said this when people debate me, when I say that undefeated 3-division world champion superstar boxer Gervonta Tank Davis is a more skilled, better technically sound boxer than Manny Pacquiao. And people, you know, rightfully so, they come to Manny Pacquiao's defense because he's a legend in the sport. They're not looking at the actual skill set in the ring. Everybody's looking at the overall body of work with Manny Pacquiao. They're dismissing the fact that Manny Pacquiao, he struggles with pure boxers. Juan Manuel Marquez, 4-division world champion, superstar boxer, Mexican superstar boxer, who's not a big guy. Juan Manuel Marquez is not much bigger than Gervonta Tank Davis and Manny Pacquiao. He's probably if he is, he's 5'6", with a 68-inch arm reach. And Manny Pacquiao and Gervonta Tank Davis are both 5'5" with 67-inch arm reach. We saw Manny Pacquiao fight Juan Manuel Marquez 4 times, and he struggled with Juan Manuel Marquez. Arguably lost all the fights with Juan Manuel Marquez. We saw Manny Pacquiao struggle with the likes of Eric Morales. Okay, Eric Morales, technically sound, skilled boxer. Those are the fighters that always give Manny Pacquiao problems, right? Because Manny Pacquiao becomes predictable. As I stated, Manny Pacquiao is not the most skilled guy in the sport of boxing. He overwhelms you with his feet and his hand speed, with his foot speed and his hand speed, and his ability to put you out of position, and his comfortability with being able to fight out of position. He's comfortable fighting in a position that you should not be able to fight on, because Manny Pacquiao is always at a size disadvantage. So I was completely surprised with the fact that Yordenis Ugas was able to weather the storm from Manny Pacquiao. He was able to stick to the game plan, because Yordenis Ugas is not a big puncher. He only has 12 knockouts in 30 fights. So he's not a big puncher. And I didn't think that he had, what it takes to keep Manny Pacquiao at bay, to keep Manny Pacquiao off him. And then when it surfaced that he clearly had a bicep injury, I thought, well, that's even worse. If you're not going to be able to use your left arm, your left bicep, and keep the jab in his face and control the distance and the pace, well, then Manny Pacquiao is going to overwhelm you. He's going to win the fight. And again, I was completely wrong. And I was completely shocked by the fact that Yordenis Ugas stuck to the game plan. You can tell in that 2-week span, Yordenis Ugas did his homework, right? He was very, very aware of what Manny Pacquiao wanted. He completely understood every movement of Manny Pacquiao. You understood immediately watching this fight that Yordenis Ugas understood the moment. Yordenis Ugas, he understood that this was his opportunity to make a statement, and he did. He was very, very, very prepared for Manny Pacquiao and whatever Manny Pacquiao was bringing to the table. He understood that Juan Manuel Marquez, he employed the game plan. He incorporated the game plan that Juan Manuel Marquez incorporated in the fourth fight. He was trying to, and you can see that I was saying this on my live stream. You go back to my live stream, I was saying that, Yordenis Ugas is continuously looking to land, or was landing, that sweeping right hook that Juan Manuel Marquez in the fourth fight dropped Manny Pacquiao with. He dropped Manny Pacquiao the first knockdown. It gets overlooked because of the brutal knockout. Juan Manuel Marquez, he brutally knocked out Manny Pacquiao. And because he brutally knocked out Manny Pacquiao, the first knockdown gets overlooked because he himself was knocked down as well. So the fact that he was knocked down and the fact that he got brutally knocked out, that first knockdown gets overlooked. But if you look at all the fights with Juan Manuel Marquez and Manny Pacquiao, that punch always lands. Juan Manuel Marquez always lands the punch. It's just that not too many people, not too many fighters are able to, they're not able to withstand the onslaught from Manny Pacquiao. They're not able to weather the storm. Guys that are able to weather the storm, as I stated, they're able to beat Manny Pacquiao. Guys that are able to weather the storm and stay cool, calm, and collective, they're able to beat Manny Pacquiao. We're going to keep on coming. Right? Because Manny Pacquiao, again, is not a skilled boxer. He's not the most skilled boxer in the world. Okay? He overwhelms his opponents with his hand speed, his foot speed, and things of that nature. Manny Pacquiao is not a very skilled boxer. And again, as I stated, when I broke down the fights between himself and Errol Spence, when the fight was scheduled to take place, and I told everybody that your jab and your patience and the ability to control range, as Errol Spence is able to do, that frustrates Manny Pacquiao, like you saw Joshua Clottey do. And Manny Pacquiao, what did he come with? The bolo punch, double punch, right? Because he gets frustrated. He wants you to open up. He wants you to give him opportunities. And if you don't open up and you don't give Manny Pacquiao opportunities, well, guess what? You can beat Manny Pacquiao. And guess what he did tonight with Yordenis Ugas? You got it, the bolo punch. A double-handed punch. Once again, he came with a double-handed punch. Once again. Because he was getting frustrated with Yordenis Ugas' ability to control the pace of the fight, control the distance of the fight, and use his jab, and that right hand was getting through at will, whether it be straight right hand or a sweeping right, or the sweeping right hand. Either which way, the right hand was finding a home very, very easily. And that's not surprising at all whatsoever. But I'm just surprised that Yordenis Ugas, what surprised me is that Yordenis Ugas is not a big puncher. The thing that surprised me is that Yordenis Ugas was able to stick to the game plan. He never got overwhelmed. He never let Manny Pacquiao, those combinations and the crowd oohing and on when Manny Pacquiao throws a 4-5 punch combination. He never let it fluster him. He stuck to the game plan. He never got overzealous. Now, there was times where obviously Manny Pacquiao, he had success, but that's expected. Manny Pacquiao is a legend of the sport. Manny Pacquiao has been with the best of the best. Manny Pacquiao understands what it takes to be successful. So Manny Pacquiao, 62 wins in his career. It's not shocking that Manny Pacquiao had the success in spurts. The fact is, remember I said Yordenis Ugas has to be able to control how many spurts Manny Pacquiao has in the fight that will see him be victorious. And that's exactly what he did. And at the end, I said to myself, are the judges going to give it to Yordenis Ugas? Because he won so convincingly, right? Yordenis Ugas, in my opinion, won the fight. It was an easier fight for Yordenis Ugas in this fight than it was for Yordenis Ugas when he fought Sean Porter. Yordenis Ugas had much tougher fights in his career than this fight with Manny Pacquiao. Yordenis Ugas, dare I say, made easy work of Manny Pacquiao. That's what he did. He made easy work of Manny Pacquiao tonight. And his Cuban background, I said Cuban background, Cuban amateur background is probably the best pedigree of boxing overall, amateur pedigree of boxing. And he stuck to it. He used the jab, the 1-2, 3, double up the jab, bum, bum, followed by the right hand all night. I told people, Manny Pacquiao has never made adjustments in a fight ever. He either overwhelms his opponents, or he loses. I stated this on numerous occasions. Manny Pacquiao either overwhelms his opponents or he loses. You never ever see Manny Pacquiao make any adjustments. So when I compared Gervonta Tank Davis to Manny Pacquiao, now he hasn't accomplished nowhere near the accomplishments of Manny Pacquiao. And that's, again, what gets overlooked, because everybody attests to Manny Pacquiao's accomplishments and his overall body of work, and they dismiss the actual chess match within the sport of boxing, which in the ring. And so with that said, you know, Gervonta Tank Davis, now again, Yordenis Ugas, Eric Morales, Juan Manuel Marquez, Floyd Mayweather, okay, we understand that Mario Barrios is not on their level. But you can see the skill set of Gervonta Tank Davis, who has the ability to make adjustments in the fight. When things are not going his way, he has the ability to make adjustments in the fight. Manny Pacquiao does not have the ability to make adjustments in the fight. He fights one way and one way only. He's aggressive, he comes forward, he is a pressure fighter, he overwhelms his opponent. If he cannot, he will lose, and that's what you saw tonight. He's lucky that that was not Errol Spence in the ring tonight, because Errol Spence is a much more vicious puncher than Yordenis Ugas. He's much more aggressive than Yordenis Ugas, and he's just a better fighter overall than Yordenis Ugas. But congratulations to Yordenis Ugas. Errol Spence would have gotten a stoppage victory over Manny Pacquiao, in my opinion, for sure. But congratulations to Yordenis Ugas. We got to see what's next. Obviously, Errol Spence is still hurt. So can we possibly see Yordenis Ugas versus the winner of Terrence Crawford, Sean Porter? Possibly. So let's see how everything unfolds and plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for you. Peace.
This is Amanda, the Real Deal Serrano, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.